Welcome back, everybody. This is Brody with Alfonso Investments. Yeah, how about that War of the Spark, eh? Today is August 24th, 2021. Flesh and Blood come in. That's in the last video. Just kind of skipping ahead in this video, second video. This is the What I'm Buying video for the singles that we picked up in the box opening video. So let's just have a look and see what's inside. All right, I already see. I see a Dejin, Aku Dejin. See a Visions card. I'm gonna have to do a quick price check just to see if there's been much change from when I bought these. It's been so long. It's been over a month, and that's kind of the reason I haven't done any What I'm Buying videos. It doesn't because I haven't been buying anything. It's that nothing's been showing up. Your cards may be in an exact reverse order to how they appear on your invoice to get your packages out the door faster. We're testing a few things to save processing time. If you have any feedback, please complete this. Nifty doodles. All right, let's take a look. What have we got in here? All right, let's bring that up here. We have Aku Dejin. Aku Dejin, he's a Visions guy He's a guy from Visions, a 5/6 Trample Dejin. During your upkeep, each opponent puts a 1/1 counter on each creature he or she controls. So he's a 5/6 with Trample for 5. That puts a 1/1 counter on each creature each opponent controls. So this is like kind of a bogus card, right? Like it's like the ultimate group hug friend share card in Commander. I mean, if this hits the board, everybody's having fun but you. So I mean, 5 mana for a 5/6, kind of a, I don't know how you call that. Is that a downside? Is that an upside? This is kind of an odd card. And ooh, a squirrel. Look, a squirrel. Hey, look, a squirrel. So we got a squirrel token. That's a pretty nice little token. Alcor's Tomb. Nice. Alcor's Tomb. It's a Legends card. Change the color of target permanent you control to a color of your choice. Use counters. Cost a tap, maintain, or use the special ability. The card remains unchanged. So this is another reserve list card from Legends. These are in alphabetical order. So Alcor's Tomb and Aku Dejin, they're up at the top. This is another card that we might discuss on between two boosters. Acacian Lieutenant. This guy is from Fallen Empires, and he's a pseudo lord, right? Like he's a soldier himself, but he can buff soldiers for a white and 1, and he's reserved. He's a reserve list from Fallen Empires. So Acacian Lieutenant, let's go. Lieutenant Lieutenant in the field. So we got 6 copies of Acacian Lieutenant, a few more Aku Dejins, varying card quality. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Aku Dejins. Oh, and some more Acacian Lieutenants. So Acacian Lieutenants, Aku Dejins. And then there's this card, Ancestral Knowledge. So this is a card. This is a card from Weatherlight. It's got a cumulative upkeep of 1. When Ancestral Knowledge comes into play, look at the top 10 cards of your library, then remove any number of them from the game and put the rest back on top of your library in any order. If Ancestral Knowledge leaves play, shuffle your library. Okay, so you get to rearrange the top 10 and then remove any of them from the game and then put them back. So this is heavy card manipulations, like 10 cards deep. It's going to leave the battlefield because it does have a cumulative upkeep. Eventually, you're not going to be able to pay for it. But I mean, for 2 blue, a card like this can, in an enchantment deck, if you have a way of recurring it, might actually be a build. Like, I mean, the card that immediately comes to mind is like a card like Thassa's Oracle. But of course, there's probably better ways to get Thassa's Oracle out, a little earlier with Doomsday and stuff like that. So that's what I'm buying over there. So let's go over here and see what I'm buying. Vacation Lieutenant, Aku Dijin, and Ancestral Knowledge. Here's a card. Dusty Calais. Comment below. River Merfolk, a reserve list merfolk from Fallen Empires. Kind of a neat card. Creature base from Fallen Empires. Some people really like Fallen Empires. I remember opening Fallen Empires, buying packs for $1 at Save on Foods. Get off school, get a couple of toonies together, and go over to Save on Foods and pick up some packs of Fallen Empires and crack packs for $1 a piece. Oh, those were the days. Oh, River Merfolk. You can pay a blue to give it Mountain Walk until end of turn. It's a 2/1 for 2. He is probably should go on the Hot Man Chest page of the Magic Card Binder. He has definitely got some pectorals happening. He's pretty buff. All right, so River Merfolk, because the river needs folk. Again, this is a pretty cheap pickup from Fallen Empires right now. It is on the reserve list, but it's a pretty cheap pickup. I think these are like $1 or $2. And then this card, Exorcist. This is a card from the dark. Picking up a card be this. I think this guy was like $30. It's 2 white. It's from the dark. Pay 1 and a white and tap it. Target non-back creature is destroyed. I love the way they word that. It's like completely opposite of how they word cards nowadays. Destroy target black creature. Target black creature is destroyed. Just doesn't destroy it. It just is destroyed. Pretty cool art on there by Drew Tucker. Yeah. So, I mean, other than the fact that like stuff seems to be taking a while to come in the mail, just a little update to you folks. The War of the Spark, Japanese edition. We're still hunting more boxes of War of the Spark Japanese. We do like the War of the Spark Japanese. We're still going to continue. Kevin and I are going to continue to purchase War of the Spark Japanese boxes for anywhere south of about $400 a box to see if we can get a few more boxes. And yeah, we really appreciate you guys coming down, checking out the channel today. Pretty light video, just to say, hey, here we are, Kevin and I. Life is good.